Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back because if it's Sunday, it's Alchemy of Souls. Today, we are reviewing episode 11 and 12. I'm doing that every week. So if you're watching this wonderful show, please join us every week. We are always interested to see your comments down below because we are trying to peel the layers of this onion that is Alchemy of the Souls. It feels like every episode we're getting more and more information. So just off of episode 12, Moodyoon is definitely worried, and I am worried for her too, because now does that mean anybody she touches, she's gonna steal their energy, right? Because that's what she needs to survive. We know when they do the soul shifting thing, they have to keep sucking energy out of others for them to continue to live on. And clearly that just happened to that old guy, right? That belongs to Jin Moon. But oh, I'm scared. And then she was just like, nah, I'm gonna be running wild. And she is genuinely scared, which is why Jag-uk is like, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. The question is, how are we going to make sure she stays fine, right? Anyway, let's go to episode 11 first. I thought it was really cute and interesting about their relationship. Clearly, they love each other, but Moodyoon over here playing hard. And I think she's probably doing that because, remember, she's not Naksuk in Moodyoon's body. And I don't think she's figured out that space between master and pupil. And clearly, she loves him too. But then when he confessed his feelings to her, she acted like, no, that's kind of not what I was feeling. And obviously, is so hurt and was pretty much depressed. He didn't want to get out of bed, like almost like he went through a breakup, right? And then obviously, Moodyoon feeling like I need to motivate him, goes and does that bet with the crown prince, and she gave him that jade without realizing what that stood for. And it was interesting that it was Jin Moon who was like, the two jades are together, there's power that is exchanged, right? So when she gave the crown prince the jade and wanted Jag-uk to work for it to get it back, obviously he had to fight everybody. That was a little tough to watch when he's losing to almost everyone. But we saw the more he lost, the stronger he got, because as he's fighting everybody, he's learning the different spells. So although he looks like he's losing, he may be winning in the fact that he's learning all the different techniques and spells and all that stuff. And obviously we want him to win that jade back from the crown prince, because you saw when the crown prince was holding it and he had power, Jag-uk was holding it, and they start to feel feelings. And when they walked towards each other and they were like, wait, it's you? And the fact that now we know those jades are definitely romantic relationship, and clearly they were like, no, I don't want to have those kind of feelings for you, and you definitely don't want to have those feelings for me. But I think that also gives both of them a motivation when they do duel together, for the crown prince to keep the jade. And obviously Jag-uk wants that jade back because it belongs to Moodyoon, and it's because of their strong connection that they have. So that will be interesting to watch. And then Jin Moon. Jin Moon has definitely got confident, and he is not hiding the fact that, yes, I am doing soul shifting. And clearly Park Jin has picked up on it. Like, I always suspected that he was the one who was doing the soul shifting, and clearly has been doing it. And unfortunately, he's using it for evil. We saw that one scenario between that master and the servant, and how they switched body because he was old. That was so sad and terrible to see that. And then obviously he's definitely manipulating his stepsister by letting her know that he's going to find Moodyoon, who, by the way, obviously they're going to use Soe, was hiding in a kimchi bowl. Isn't that what they use those bowls for when they're fermenting the cabbage that they make into kimchi? I was like, that's crazy. And then she is so committed, like she's so committed to this role of being Moodyoon. And I'm like, what does she get out of this? Like, what did Jin Moon promise her? Because the way she's committed, she's definitely gonna win her, you know, win the mother back to think that I am the lost daughter. So I'm like, what is in for you? Like, you're so committed to this role. I mean, when they show the thing that flies in her eye and she doesn't even flinch, when he cuts her hair, she's just like not moving. Like, she is committed to the role and showing Jin Moon that I can do this. I can do this. Let me do this job, right? I'm like, what's in for you? But definitely Jin Moon is running rampant, and he's definitely not scared anymore of Songrim or Park Jin, in the fact that now we know, and Park Jin knows, that he's doing the Alchemy of Souls. So that'll be interesting to see how that transpires. We also saw the Queen. The Queen is being used as well. The body belongs to the Queen, but inside the body is the Shaman Choi's spirit that's in, meaning there was a soul shifting there that Jin Moon probably did. All the roads are definitely leading to Jin Moon. He is behind it all. So it'll be interesting to see maybe in the next episode how, you know, Park Jin and the rest start to make sure they're keeping a close eye on Jin Moon, because he is willing to do whatever it takes. And clearly having his stepsister on his side, like we saw, she was able to defend him, then he's gonna only get more and more powerful and has no respect for Songrim anymore. So very interesting episodes. The other thing I thought was interesting in 12 is at this section when she's done the energy sucking from that one guy, but then her fingers get into the water, and when it touches the water, the stars. Her dad used to be the person who could read the stars. So I'm like, maybe because her father was also, I believe, a manji, then she has extra powers, and here's to hoping that keeps her safe instead of her running wild and sucking everybody's energy out just to survive. The other thing that we saw that is so sweet is that romance continues to bloom. Obviously Dangwoo and Choyeon, them confessing love to each other was cute. At first he didn't think that she felt the same, so when he found out that she also felt the same, that was so sweet to watch. But the funniest relationship that I love, that is just hysterical, is between the maid servant Kim and Park Jin, who is so dim-witted when it comes to love. Like, come on, like, you know she likes you, you like her, just confess already. But he is so like always like, I don't know, in his own world. But I feel like he's learning. Like, I love the whole, like, she was like, send me flowers, I like flowers. Master Lee just brought me flowers. And then I love that he sent every flower under the sun. That was so cute. And then when she brought him snacks, the honey biscuits, and how he was like, Jin Moon cannot have any of that. That was really interesting. She's like, why wouldn't you not want him to have any? But obviously, we get it. Park Jin obviously knows what Jin Moon is up, and knows that he's an evil guy and not, you know, in for allowing him to just, you know, take advantage, and clearly not to the woman that he absolutely loved. As I'm thinking about how this show could end, this is my wishes, right? I would like for Jag Khan to come back. First of all, to like teach his son everything else that, you know, that needs to be done if Master Lee or Nagsuk doesn't teach him, because we know right now Park Jin is not interested in teaching him anything. Even the fact that he left him out when everybody else was going to defend, you know, Sogrum, he was like, no, you stay here. It's like, why am I here then? You know, like, that's just strange. And that's how they end up in this situation, because he followed Moodyoon to this. But I would love for Jag Khan to come back and supports his son, Jag Uk. And then you have Park Jin and the others just in the back, and they can all just teach Jin Moon his lesson. Like, we need this evil spirit to go away, right? That would be fun. Like, woo, let's get the swords going. Yeah, yeah, right? Like, that would be so much fun. What do you think? Anyway, as usual, thank you so much for joining me. If you like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help support my channel. I continue to review Extraordinary Attorney. Whoa, it's such a fantastic show. If you're not watching out, you are so missing out. Please start watching it. It's so good. I review that every Thursday, so join me on Thursday when I review the next 2 episodes. Thank you once again for joining me, and I'll see you on Thursday. Deuces.